Welcome to You Know What. I am You Know Who, here to tell you everything I know about stand-up comedy. A little different backdrop today, huh? Yeah, because not only is my van having trouble, so is my office chair that I usually sit in. And I thought maybe I'll change the background now that I'm moving into a different phase of this channel. I think this looks kind of cool. You can see me from a little bit further away. But it's not comfortable at all. This, I don't know how much of it you can see, but it's an old booth from a restaurant. Oh, Willie, come in here, bud. So, the next video you will see, tomorrow's video, will be me at the open mic. And I want... Willie, come. All betters. It's our neighbors. This dog, he's just constantly... Willie, cookies, come. I don't want to edit this. I have a million things to do. I have to finish my jokes. The next video you will see is me at the open mic at the Lark Tavern in Albany, New York. This will air tomorrow, which is now for you, Thursday morning. And then Friday morning, you'll see the video. And I'm really glad that today's video, yes, I should just speak as if it's present day when you're watching this, but you may watch it a week from now. Who knows? I filmed these the night before. I'm glad that I was able to get the Comedy Central Premium Blend up. It took some of the pressure off of me feeling like I need to prove myself to you. It's always there. It's always something that I have to deal with as much as it's easier with a regular audience at a club because I'm not going to see those people again. With you, I feel like we've created a relationship and I don't want to disappoint. But as I was preparing for this, I probably have 20 jokes, things that I've written in the last week, a bunch of stuff I wrote today, some old Facebook statuses that I never performed on stage that I'm reworking. What I have to do is go through, take all of that, and fix them up as best as I can and put them on note cards. So I'll have note cards tomorrow. What is that floating around? And then I'm set. And as I was preparing for all of this, deadlines start to creep up on me. And I don't have a track of days because the only thing I focus on every day are Bingo and Willie, getting coffee, and making these videos. And then if I have stuff to ship out for eBay, I do that as well. But I'm out grocery shopping. I'm looking for vehicles. I can't tell you what day it is most of the time. I don't live a traditional life. I never really have. But as I'm going through all of this, I reminded myself, I'm just going to an open mic. All this pressure is self-created. As I said a couple times, if I do well, awesome. If I don't do well, awesome. Because I'll get content that you and I can go through and say, okay, what did I do correctly? What did I miss the mark on? And so I've preached to you so many times in the videos, just go out there and have fun. And that's what I'm going to do tomorrow night. I lost sight of that. I've had to go back and watch some of my own videos to get my head straight. This is all that I'm doing tomorrow. I'm going to a pub, that has a back room with a stage and lights and a microphone. There's a sign-up list. There's other people that are going to go up and they're going to tell jokes. And hopefully there'll be an audience of more than just comics. And I'm going to be one of those probably 30 people that goes up. And I'll be doing 5 minutes. And that's it. But I haven't done it in a while. I haven't been to that open mic in probably a year and a half, maybe 2 years. I don't really remember. It's run by totally different people. I don't know when I'll be able to get up in that show, but I'll try to document as much as I can. But it goes back to what I said before the reason why I never really worked on new material, it's because I was trying to impress people. I wanted to go out and kill every single time. And whether that be other comics, so the people that are there, I'm sure there's a lot of new comics in my area that don't know who I am. They may have heard of me, but I don't want to go up and bomb in front of them. More importantly, I don't want to bomb in front of you. But I have to do it this way. Otherwise, I'm still going to be stuck. There might be women there that I want to impress. Too bad. I'm not in a position to be dating right now anyways. And so the temporary pain that I may experience by bombing or not doing as well as I am accustomed to, the anxiety that I'm feeling leading up to this, it'll all be worth it. I know that, but my ego gets involved and my fear gets involved. And I'm like, it's like some of you've left comments that you're doing your first open mic. I get why that's nerve-wracking, but I'm doing it with you. I've done comedy a million times, but tomorrow night is very much like my first time again. I'm a born-again virgin. And then I think the following night, Friday night, if it's going on, because sometimes they cancel it, I'm going to go to the Comedy Works in Saratoga Springs, New York, and I'm going to do the material there. So what my plan is right now is to go up, do the material with the index cards, and I'm going to go dramatic. So it'll be big, but also small, overacted, and then very subtle. That's going to be my approach. It's a little challenging because I don't have any of the material memorized, but that's good because I'm not tied to any of this. And so I'll try it out tonight, I'll try it out at the first open mic at Lark Tavern. And then the second night, I'll have a better familiarity with that material, what works, what doesn't work, and go do it again and perform it more. Adjust things. So you'll get to see 2 different open mics in a row with the same material. I'm going to do this. I may swap out 1 or 2 bits. But as I said, I have to hold myself to my own standards, the ones that I set out for you. I should just do the same 10 jokes because I need to give those jokes an honest shot, as I've told you to do. So if something bombs, who cares? I'm going to go up and face another audience and try it out again. Maybe my delivery wasn't good. Maybe I stuttered or stammered. Maybe I didn't perform it properly. There could be a whole number of things. Maybe the audience just wasn't in the mood for that. It's the first time I'm saying it, so I can't just give up on it after one time. Unless, I get assaulted. No, that would never happen. I don't really have, I have one of those nicotine pouches in my mouth, and it's scrambling around. I don't really have material that draws out that type of response from audience members. Only a couple times in my entire career did I have people approach me after the show and say, hey, yeah, do you realize what you're saying? That ain't funny. Actually, I don't think I've ever had anybody say it's not funny. They just object to stuff, but it's irrelevant. So yeah, this is the night before. And even now, I've put things off. And the way my mind works is, okay, let's try out doing these videos in front of an entirely new background. Thankfully, I set this up earlier in the week when I could have been writing. But do you see, this doesn't make any change. You don't care what the background looks like. But my mind is telling me, I need to switch everything up instead of sitting down and doing the writing and transcribing things onto the note cards or punching up my material. I create all these little obstacles for myself that are completely irrelevant. And so I'm noticing that about how I behave. I need to change that. What I want to do after this, and even though I'm doing it one take, usually with these videos now, if I cough or something, that's when I'll edit, if it's really bad. Excuse me. It still takes a long time. Like I had a video the other night. I didn't anticipate it being 40 minutes, but that means I'm doing this for 40 minutes. Then I'm watching it usually twice to see that everything come out okay. Do I need to make a cut here or there? So that's what, 2 hours that I'm spending. Plus it has to render. It has to be uploaded. It takes a lot of time. So I'm doing this and, getting ready. I blew my hair out tonight for all you fine folks. I look so crazy sometimes. I want to have my beard trimmed, but last time I did it myself, I shaved everything. So I have to go someplace. But yeah, it takes me some time. So after I finish doing all of that tonight, I want to just unwind and watch a movie on Netflix and play with Willie and Bingo. But I have work to do. I can't do that. I can't treat myself because I did 3 hours of something. I do something like this that has become relatively easy for me. And I act like I climb Mount Everest. There's so much for me to do. Excuse me. I need to start listing stuff on eBay again. I need to get my house in order. The vehicle situation. It's overwhelming at times, and I'm used to not doing anything. I'm used to being drugged out on antidepressants and sleeping all day. So it's a gradual change, but that's why I started this channel to get the ball rolling. And now look at me. I've made some big choices, some big moves in my life, even though they may seem insignificant to others. For me, it's huge. I quit smoking during this. I made all these videos. I've talked to, I don't know how many comics going through their sets. All of that happened because I started putting pressure on myself. And now Willie's going crazy with Bingo. But I've backed myself into a corner. Like, all right, Willie, calm down. There's part of me that thinks, what am I, an idiot? Why would I give up my entire act? I could be going out and headlining and making money right now. It's dumb in a way. But on the flip side, what will that lead to? I'm doing shows at the VFW in my hometown. Is that it? Is that all I want? So maybe I should have done a mix between blending in some of the old stuff with the new stuff. But I put it on camera, and that backed me into a corner. And now I have to live with that. Ultimately, it's good for me. It's like when you get an accountability partner and you say, hey, I'm going to the gym 3 times a week. If I don't, I'm giving you $50 every time I don't go. That puts a little pressure on you to actually do it. And I'm much more concerned about letting you down than the audience at a show. Like, I'll go in there, whatever happens, happens. And it's momentary. But I don't want to come back tomorrow and say, yeah, I chickened out. I couldn't do it. Oh, my van. Or, yeah, I did 50% new and 50% old. I can't do that. My pride won't let me. My ego won't let me. And that's a good thing. That's using my own ego for good stuff, for positive things for my life. Willie, I don't think I can do the videos in here. He's going crazy with Bingo. And all right, bud, come on. I was talking with a comic the other day, talking about putting yourself first. And it's really hard for people to do that. Whoa, they're going to knock the camera over. Sorry, I apologize. But I have to get this done, then I have to do the rest of my work. All right, go lay down, Bingo. You want chewy bones? Go lay down. Because I've always been a people pleaser, it's hard to do for myself. And it's impossible to ask for help. Not impossible. See how I catch myself? I'll say something like, it's impossible. It's not impossible. I just don't do it. I haven't done it. I could do it. I will do it. But when I twist it in my mind to trick my own ego and say, well, I have to be healthy so that I can help other people. I can't help other people if I'm, in the hospital with a heart condition. That makes me quit smoking. Not because I need to help myself, but I need to do this so I can continue to do this YouTube channel to help fellow comics. It's all like little tricks and mind games, but you figure out ways that works for you. So that's what I'm doing. I made a commitment to you, and as much as I don't know how much this microphone picks up on what they're doing, but it's fun watching them run around. So feel free to click off. I got to go anyways because I got to get this stuff done. Right, Willie? You being a good boy? You want to come up? So wish me luck. I'll see you head held high either way. And I'm looking forward to it. I even put it in my calendar so I don't forget. Because I don't want to take a nap and be like, oh my God, I missed the sign up. All right. Check out the eBay store. There's great stuff in there. I'm going to be putting more things in there soon. The link is in the bio or description. I feel like I have an OnlyFans now. Only buy something if you want something. If you need something. I might make these stash boxes that I made several years ago that I never wound up selling, but I'll show you them sometime. There are cigar boxes that I do decoupage on. I used to get in like 30-person brawls in college that I helped start. And now my life is me going to Hobby Lobby to buy Mod Podge. It's a weird thing that happens with life. All right. I'll see you tomorrow.